Hello. Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure the mic was working. What was asked was, what is my learning process? My learning process largely is studying the material and then application and then review. So I study the material. I try to understand whatever is being brought to my attention. Then I try to apply it in a live sense, just with the initial review, because a lot of learning stems from you making errors, and then through those errors, I identify whatever gaps I have, and then I try to either re-review the material or interrogate the material a bit more. Interrogating is kind of what I'm doing here, where I'm like, okay, how do we determine what exploits to use? What is the most common? Like, try to be curious about the material and the steps that you've fostered. See the learning process folder. Learning process folder. Oh, yeah, um, that was me learning about the learning about different learning processes. There's a couple different aspects to this, but I can't quickly summarize it. It's a lot of information. A lot of it's available on Hack the Box, but that is primarily the what I use for learning process. I've taken some of this from what I studied regarding this, spending time in nature, meditation, um, working on being in a relaxed state while going about hard intellectual work. So I've incorporated some of these things, but a lot of it is wishy-washy in regards to it applying to me specifically. Yeah, specifically for learning hacking. Yep, exactly. Yeah, and thank you for liking it. Like and follow. Well, you can't like on this platform, but follow. Thank you for the question. And thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. This is Parrot OS. It is very much like Kali Linux in its toolbox. It has Metasploit, Nmap. I think Fuzzer or Fluffer, forgot the name of it right now. But yeah, it has a bunch of those tools, very similar to Kali Linux, but it is a virtual environment on a separate machine, virtual machine. Sorry, I don't know why I'm talking to you like you're dumb. A virtual machine provided by Hack the Box, and it's not free, but getting a free virtual machine is very easy, and I'll quickly show that really quick without exposing myself too much. Okay, good. I was literally like, I hope I did delete my previous boxes, because if you're doing obviously legal work and hacking, sometimes you need to get rid of a target. Like you're essentially like you're setting up a lab where you're hacking into some place, but then if that is like, oh, I'm being too noisy in my approach, fuck that box. So then when they try to search for that box, can't find it. You paid. It's okay. I don't know if you're. Oh, did I pay? Oh yeah. Virtual. I did not pay to. I paid for the Hack the Box education. Um, so you do have to pay for that. I mean, certain aspects you can bypass with payment, but what I'm doing specifically to become a penetration tester, that I did have to pay for. But yeah, this is the virtual machine thing I use for personal hacking. All legal, you know. So it looks like we're just going to be targeting Apache and an Apache server and open this open SSH. We'll see if we got anything for those. Hey man, how are ya? Thanks for stopping by. Not sure if you got any game dev in yesterday. I was hoping to get some game dev in this evening or this shift from 9 to 5, but I'm super behind in my hacking, so I need to get better at that. Pood. Pood is such a funny, and I hope that's not a typo. I hope that's genuinely how you intended to communicate that, because Pood is such a funny. I'm gonna start using Pood more often as like I'm tired. I like that. Not pooped. I'm Pood. Good. Oh, good. Good. I don't care. I'm taking Pood from as a tired thing. How are you? I'm Pood. I'm Pood, man. I'm not pooped. I'm Pood. Well, okay. Good to hear. Good to hear. Were you able to get any game dev in yesterday? Pardon me, just flipping a knife. I don't know if Twitch is gonna flag me for that. Let me stop doing that. Weird. There's no exploits on any of these. Alright, a clever, simple explanation. That's always where solutions are, is in something clever but obvious. So, I guess we would have to review our initial scan. All I'm seeing is Apache though, and Apache 2.45. Oh, I didn't do this one. I guess I'll check this one. Wanted to tell you that you and Oh, that's great, man. I love that. I love that. Yeah, and Noel is such a great dude, and I'm so happy we were able to help in any degree. I know firsthand how frustrating it can be when you suck at code, because you just want to make a good thing. You just want to make something good, and it just feels like code is the biggest obstacle around that. And I'm grateful I didn't have AI when I first started, because that would have been my go-to as well, is like, let me just hop into AI. But unfortunately, AI is not 100% there yet. Not if you don't have a solid foundation in it. But yeah, I'm so happy we were able to help. I do check out the game that and Noel mentioned, and again, so happy we were able to help to any degree. I know how frustrating it can be when you just want to make something good and you just can't. It's such a hard feeling. And I'm still not there yet. You know, my games get better and better, 100%, but still not there yet. Oh, you started! Okay, great. I think I still have that in my, literally my, what the hell is it called? My cart in Steam. Let me just check if that's true. Because then I'm gonna buy that probably either today or tomorrow. Avowed being $70 is crazy. I want to play that game, but not for $70. Absolutely not. Oh, new patch for Hades. Alright, don't get distracted. The thing was, is this in my cart? Is this game in my cart? Because again, I'm also still learning game development. I mean, I've been doing it for a while. I say a while. I've been doing it for like 3-4 years. So it's a relatively short period of time. UFO 50's here, but not the game we were talking about. So let me get that in here. But yeah, how are you liking it so far? If you like it so far. This should be added to my cart. Okay, cool. because this would also be a fun way for me to get better at logical thinking, which I use a lot. It is nice, dot dot. I don't know if the dot dot was deliberate to be like, it's nice, but, you know. It's not very gamey, but it's a good way to practice. Gotcha, not very gamey, yeah. Fair enough. And that's, what I found as well is that with these types of games that are intended to teach you things, they try their best to be a game. It rarely is the case. Because it's like, but how is this fun? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're solving problems, but like, why is it fun to solve this problem? Maybe one day, there'll be a really good one, but yeah. You know, hopefully it just gets you better at, logical thinking, so that way you can transfer it right over to programming. Yeah, a lot of programming is like almost common sense once you know how to communicate to a computer. It's just understanding what to communicate and also what you're trying to reference. Like, oh, I want to reference color, but what is color? Or I want to reference collision, like we were working on yesterday, but what exactly is collision? How is it being detected? Is it detecting collision when it attaches? Like, it really decompiles your brain to make you think. Damn it, no exploit there either. Mirror shut off. Oops. Wrong one. This one. Why are you not? So like this one. Apache. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Again, it's hard to find a good one. It is a fun way, like solving problems when it's too frustrating. Yeah. And again, I got that frustrating feeling when we talked about CS50, when I did CS50 as well. So it's hard to work through that frustration, but now you have a lower tier environment where you can solve problems, make progress, but not bang your head against the wall. That's why so many game developers, I think, have so many projects that they work on, me included. Case in point, let's see, how many games do I have in my folder? Let's see. Okay, well these are tests, I'm not going to count those. This is a game jam that hopefully I'll finish soon. This is the game I'm making for my kid. Knock a Block, which is a game I abandoned. Bang Bang Stop is also a game I abandoned. Queen's Chess, a game I abandoned. God, most of these are games I've abandoned. Rarely. I'm surprised though, because I've finished a couple games. The 1 hour game jam is here. I don't think I finished Reverse Pac-Man. I gotta stop joining 1 hour game jams, they're never super helpful. Okay, but there are a couple of the games I have started here, but like out of all the games that I started, I've completed, what, 3 of them? What was that? 1, 2, 3-ish, I'll say 2.5. Yeah, 2.5 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I also finished that one. So 3.5 out of 9. So about a quarter of them, a third, 33%. Is there many of them you were particularly proud of? The only one I'm particularly proud of, honestly, is, and it's not even like, everyone should play this. Like, I want everyone to fucking check this game out. No. It is something that took me a while, and I was persistent about finishing, which is Anger Spreads, which I think if we just quickly look at my analytics here, where are analytics? Where are my analytics? I know, I was just looking at my analytics today. Dashboard, analytics, project, analytics. Yeah, which is also why it's my most viewed project, Anger Spreads, because I took a mechanic from. I'll show it really quick. It's a very short game because I made it intended for a game jam. The game jam went over, but I was like, no, I'm gonna finish this because I like this idea and I like the art style I went with. So Anger Spreads. The long answer short. I'll put it in the chat, but there's a reason it's my most viewed game out of the bunch because it is actually not good but coherent. It has a good style, a good atmosphere, blah 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 blah. Again, I would not say this is a good game. It's a game jam game, right? Like it's good, but not like talk to everybody about this. No, I'd rather you didn't. I really rather you didn't. I've yet to make a game I'm super duper proud of, but the most proud I am is yeah. Take your time, man. The most proud I am of a game is Anger Spreads, which I'll put in the chat in a second. Ooh, Inception. Gonna refill my coffee real quick. I'll be right back. I'm gonna take a brief break from hacking to try to understand what I'm missing here. Talk out loud to try to solve that. We are trying to exploit a bunch of different systems. Eternal Blue seems to be the one that we should go for. That's the one that they highlighted. Howdy, good to see you back. Yeah, I was just talking out my exploitation methodology because I don't know. I feel like I should have found this by now. And you'll get this, of course, with programming as well. Like, of course, some problems are just hard. Some problems are just hard. Some problems you'll never be able to solve, and you just need to find a workaround around it. But oftentimes when I'm feeling like I'm trying this, and none of these things are working, it's usually something obvious that I'm missing. Like the order of the script, or just reassignment of a variable or something like that in regards to programming. In regards to hacking, it's a completely different skill set where I'm trying to be sneaky as well as understand just basic things of how to get into the system, how to get into the house, while also, of course, trying to remain as stealthy as possible. And this one did not work, right? Yeah, no, it didn't. Okay. But that is the path, right? Hypothetically, would it... The system... SMB? I didn't get an SMB one. Is it an SMB one? You tricky duck. Are you an SMB one? Alright, hold on. Let's try this one. 42315. Nothing? .py. I don't think the file is going to be necessary. I didn't think so. Okay. But yeah, I was saying before, the Anger Spreads is my favorite game I've ever made. But it's not stellar. As I said before, it's not something I'm like, you need to play this game. It's like, no, I like it, right? I love the font. Why is this heavily pixelated? This is one of those things of the game jam where I was like, fuck it, for time, I'm already over what I need for the game jam, I'm just gonna proceed. And then we have narration and blah, 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 blah. All this I'm pretty happy with. Narrative, adventure-based game, very, very short, where you act as Anger and you guide an up-and-coming king through decision-making. I wanted to make it way bigger, but for the sake of time, I just could not. And then the king ages, and you go through and tell them what to do, and then there are also competing voices. So I had a lot of narrative in my head at the time of this, but I did not get all of the gameplay in. You'll notice this as well, like when you're heavily focused on art or story or whatever. But it's like, hey, how much of the game have you finished? Because that's pretty important. But yeah, really like very proud of this game, regardless of how short and whatever it is. Like this is my favorite. It's my favorite game. Favorite game I've ever made. Second, oh, I don't even have it anymore. I had to take it down a couple games because users kept putting in comments saying, I think the alpha is also probably. Oh no. Is this the one that's also broken? Yeah, this is broken as well. This game still makes me laugh though. The art for my favorite game? No. I realize I am good at narrative, and I'm decent at programming and problem solving. I am not good artist, so I always, and I heavily recommend this if you're not an artist, collaborate with an artist. Number one, always look for that. And then if you don't collaborate with an artist, take the art, and I may have even credited it here. I did not credit it here. Shame on me for that. But take the art from a free site. There's so many different sites where Kenny Assets is a great example. So many different sites where you can get free video game art that is of good quality. Kenny, again, is a great example. Let me just put him in the chat. To make the sound of your mic a bit higher. Yes, I could do that for sure. Let's do that. Hopefully that's better. I had gotten feedback that I was too loud before, so I may have overcorrected for that. Oh, you are an artist. Okay. And better. Thank you for the feedback. Appreciate that. You are an artist, so okay. Well then, yeah. Then I would, continue to work on your art then. And then, the programming and that stuff will come with time, or you can collaborate with a programmer like Null or myself that has been in the industry for a little I'm not in the industry, sorry. I have been practicing this for a little while to help you along, potentially. But yeah. But yeah, Kenny Assets is a great example, but you're already an artist, so you don't have to worry about that. You can see my art when you have that. Yeah, put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. I'll shout it out on tomorrow is my normal stream day, so I'll shout it out tomorrow and show you guys, show the normal crew in chat. If you don't feel comfortable putting it in chat, I can give you my Discord, and then let me know if I can shout it out to people. Not that I have a bunch of people in chat all times, but like yesterday was like a high of 15 people, so I just don't want to share that and you're like, no, I just wanted you to look at it. And I'm like, oh fuck, I'm a bad person. No, I'm sorry. Oh, awesome. Cool. As a cybersecurity person, I just have to vet this URL as always. Safe. What is this? URL void? Is that what it's called? I thought it was URL safe. I'll let that scan in the background. Yeah, okay. Because while I do appreciate you being here, you can never know who's gonna accidentally send you, or accidentally or purposefully send you malware. So just gonna vet that out, but I absolutely will check it out as long as it's safe for everybody. Which is it going, right? 7 seconds ago, 0 detection. Okay, we're good. I'm not gonna expose anything on the case that's hosted on your home server or whatever. Okay, cool. So now that that is safe, let me just check that out real quick. I like this just to begin with, honestly. I like this as like the logo of you, if you will. Oh, you're a full on artist. Yeah. Oh, awesome. Oh, awesome, dude. Wow. Oh, wow. Wait, did you do something that ended up being in a park? What's the story behind this? Because I see here, or you just recreated it from a park. I need to know the lore. Also, I'm starting to stream nowadays here on Twitch, but I'm not sure how to give you a link for that. You'll give me a link to your channel is what you're saying, I'm guessing. If it is a link to your channel, bada bing, right here. And I could put that in. I am following you, right? Nope, I wasn't, which shame on me. But now I am. Are you live right now? I just saw that you're live. Oh, you are streaming. Oh, you're not? I'm confused. You are. Okay, gotcha. Okay, cool. Oh, come on. Sorry, I opened it up twice. Get out of here. I was trying to look at the chat, but now this silly thing is being silly. Let me do it over here. There we go. You can see oh, I also have it here. Sorry, I should have done that first. Starting the stream. Get a link. That's actually the entrance to the present house of Israel in Jerusalem. Oh, president's house in Jerusalem. The president is frankly maybe having too much fun because this is such a fun entrance. If this is the president's house of Jerusalem, this is a very, very fun. It just seems very fun. I don't know much about the culture, but this is such a fun thing to have there. That's so crazy. I'm working on that now. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, this is crazy cool. And then for you to also model it is also awesome. This is so cool. Yeah, I love artists. Art is a completely different skill set than me. I've never been good at art. I've always been good at words. So, this is so cool, man. I was just about to say this looks like a mythological creature, but I'm guessing that's Brothers of Light. What this is either taken from or what you made it for. Always those bot accounts. You can always rely on them when I'm having a slow day. Be like, hey. How does the 3D scan work? That's so interesting. You just take a picture and does it scan it automatically, or have to like circle around it to get it? I love this guy. This guy is me. I am him and he is me. Brothers of Light are the two artists who ordered the 3D model from their 2D art. Oh, okay, cool. You have to take as many. Okay, gotcha. That makes sense. Well, that's cool. And this guy. I love this guy. He might be my new Instagram picture. Because I am him and he is me. A bunch of pictures are in a 3D fashion. Gotcha. Again, that makes inherent sense. And then you modeled these out, and then they did it for what's it called? A festival? Oh, that's so cool, man. That's so cool. That's something, again, I've always loved about artists in particular, is that you guys can create stuff that people can feel and touch, like, I mean, actually feel. Like, this is in the world, and I'm sure added, like, such a cool element to the environment on that day. That's so cool. That's so cool. Look at that butt. That ding-a-ling. Oh, wow. You've created a decent amount of stuff that actually got put into the real world. That's so cool. Oh, you're a wonderful artist, man. Wow. This is crazy. Jesus. Yeah, well, the more you stream, you're going to have a great following, because you create really, really good stuff. I'm fumbling around, but you have a whole skill set here. That's incredible. The nude dude. The nude dude, yeah. Wow. Yeah, you're a full-on artist. A full... And I say that because, and I mean this with no besmirchment, some people will say, oh, I'm an artist, but case in point, they don't have a portfolio to be like, here's my stuff. Same thing with like a game developer that's like, yeah, I'm a game developer. And it's like, okay, where are your games? Yeah, let me see your crappy games. And then it's like, no, I don't have any. I've never been proud enough to publish one. And it's like, then you're not, you have to finish it. You have to finish a piece of art to be an artist. And then also have evidence. The little baby. The little baby. Oh, the little baby. Alright, sorry. Now these, did you do these by hand? Or did you... Is this a 3D printed thing? Because this looks like hand done. With like the details and everything. Did it in academia. That baby is made of clay. Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah. Oh my god. Dude, your channel, your Twitch channel is gonna pop. And I'm jelly as a belly because you're a genuinely great artist. Like, it just takes people seeing you create this great art. I love this. I don't know why, but this is so striking to me. I love this. I want this in my house. Like, legit, I want this in my house. Damn. Alright, I'm gonna save this. I don't know why. Once I saw it, I was like, this is emotionally striking. This hits a chord. Why? I don't know. But I really feel it. Yeah, of course. Yeah, you're gonna be huge, man. You're gonna be huge. Because you're genuinely a good artist. Like, that's the thing. Like, I'm fumbling around with game development, with hacking. I'm still learning, but you're doing the thing, which is tremendous. I like this. Maybe 3. Okay. Now covered. A lot of exhibits and government like contracts. It looks like you got. First of all, I love all these like different body types of women. This almost like exaggerated proportions. I love that. Yeah, I mean, I'm just a fan. Like, I'm just a fan. I appreciate you saying I'm supportive. I'm just a fan. If you were worse at your art form, I would have looked at a couple and been like, oh man, I'm gonna check this off stream. Like, but I'm more than happy to support because this is genuinely really cool art. And so varied too. Like well, actually, it's right here. 3D modeling, illustration, ceramic, branding. Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. I'm gonna write this down for myself because I'm gonna contact you to do something for me. I just need you to do something. Like, I don't know what it is yet, but I'm gonna figure out something for you to do for me. Of course, I'll pay you. I'm not gonna not pay you. That'd be crazy. I need to put this in my Discord. Let me put this in my Discord. Oh, and Noel messaged me and I completely missed it. I'll check that out later. Let me send this to myself. There we go. Yeah. That sculpture you like with the donkey is called Messiah X Machina? Messiah X Machina? I hope I'm saying that right. Now, does that mean something more in... God, I don't want to... Israel? Jerusalem? I don't know. I don't know where you're at. But I know you've done from the, like, ceramics at least. It's like a lot of, looks like a lot of cool art exhibits that you've been at. God, I love this, man. I really do love this. I can't even say why I love it so much. Maybe it's the like Superman like cape. Maybe it's the fact that you can see the weight that he's holding on to himself, but still sturdy in his support of the donkey. And then the story goes on with the, like him being a little silly boy, getting something wrapped around his head, and then onward. And it's like, all right, man. Very cool. Very, very cool. Messiah X Mission. Okay, I am pronouncing it correctly. Cool. Yeah, it's just really cool. Really cool stuff. And again, the more you stream, I think that it's gonna just be apparent. You know, yeah, of course. And the more you stream, I think it's just gonna be really, really clear that you've got something here, and people are gonna want to see that, because just looking through this is like so cool. Let alone to be able to be a fly on the wall of any of these creations. Sound like super, super cool, especially in the game dev space. To see, that's not something I see often, honestly, is artists in game development making models or things like that. I always see the end product, but I never actually see the process of it. So that would be cool to see. Yeah, really, really cool. It is in the chat, right? Okay, good. And I also have it over here, and I'll shout it out. Tomorrow's my next stream? Yep, tomorrow. Really cool. Really, really cool. Okay. Oops. Okay. Oh, okay. Let me switch focus. Oh, what time is it? I'm cutting it close. Okay. What I'm gonna do is push everybody over to you, which is like one other person, because I have to, I gotta pick up my kid in a little bit, and I don't want to get wrapped up in work and then I completely forget, because that has happened before. So let me do that. Oh, whoops. /raid. That would help. There we go. Alright, but yeah, next time we'll go in deeper into the hacking, and we'll go deeper into the stuff regarding the methodology and seeing how that works out. But again, thanks for stopping by. I'll see you guys later.